To induct Phil, please welcome Grammy-winning recording artist Anthony Hamilton.
Thank you, thank you. Find my name here. Yeah, Phil. Spent a lot of money working around with Phil. It was my pleasure to work with Phil about, wow, 3 albums ago, 6 years ago, 2003, my first debut album, coming from where I'm from. And I was really cautious about letting somebody engineer my, mix my record because it's real dear to me. And I'm a person who's soul singer. Some of you may have heard my music, and it's real raw and emotional. So I wanted somebody who could mix that and bring the true essence of Anthony Hamilton out throughout the speakers, where you could feel it. If I had a Band-Aid on, you could hear it. I wanted it to be that real. And so I was really cautious, and I had just signed a record deal with Jermaine Dupri, who introduced me to Phil. And he's like, my engineer's the best. He's this guy. He's the go-to guy. So I had heard his work, Mariah Carey and Snoop Dogg, TLC, and Usher, and all these people. And I was like, well, if he mixed that, maybe he might be all right. I guess I maybe could give him a shot. And so it turned out I went to meet him. I met Phil at Jermaine's studio, and real soft-spoken. You had to turn the speakers up when he was talking. So he's real soft-spoken. But he's really a kind spirit and someone who really respects your judgment and your vision. And I really took that to heart. And becoming a friend of Phil has been even more amazing. Not only does he mix my records, but he's somebody if I needed to call him last minute and need something, hey, could you MP3 me something? I lost it, or I got to do a show, David Letterman or whatever it may be, and I need you to really get something. He'll stop what he's doing for a minute and try to find it. And I really appreciate that. And working with him over these years, it seems like it just gets better and better. And my albums are now starting to sound better because I leave him alone. I don't go in this. I usually go in there. Now, turn that down a little bit. And we happen to like some of the same songs on the album too, so that makes it special. And I wrote a few things here. I'm gonna put some dirt out on Phil. I'll tell y'all. I was waiting on that. All right. Thinking back when I first met Phil, what stuck out to me was how soft-spoken he was and how hard he worked around the clock and everything. And always made sure that your judgment, was heard, and that your vision, he kept it. Quietly speaking, he would let you know that if you were suggesting something that was kind of not going to work, I was like, okay, Phil. And he also taught me that when you're in a room with a lot of loud speakers, if you talk softly on a different frequency, you can get your point across. So I use that, Phil, when I'm in the parties and stuff. I kind of talk softly. But I don't want to take up too much time. I've had a great time and a successful career, and I owe a lot of it to Phil Tan for mixing my record and making everything sound really sweet. So without further ado, I want to bring Phil up, Mr. Phil Tan.